Hi, this is Hannah from Everhart Farm, and today I'm going to show you how to fold pots that you can plant your plants in out of newspaper. And so this is resourceful because there are a lot of different ways that you can plant plants. So like the typical way where they're made of like black plastic and you typically have to like squeeze the plant out, that doesn't work very well because you often break the roots and then that plant's never successful because the roots were broken during the process of just trying to move them from that to the ground. Then even some of like the more organic methods, like the little seed pods you add water to that expand, they have a net around them, and so you have to cut that net before you transfer them to the ground once they're ready to go outside. And I've noticed even in that process when I've cut the net has stuck to the roots, and that's become problemsome as well. So the nice thing about the newspaper is that it's biodegradable, so as it's planted in the ground, as it gets moist, the roots will be able to grow through. This will break down, but it also, while they're still in the house, there's more room for the roots to expand. You would not want to put carrots or something like this because it's a tappus root, so the roots would grow straight down, but any like fibrous root plant where the roots spread out, you will be okay. So as you could see, you could fit a lot of dirt in here, and it's a really good method. So there are a lot of steps to folding this, and it might take a few watches of this video for you to get it down, but we'll try to make it easy, and let's go step by step. So the first step is when you have your newspaper, you want a full-size newspaper. So if you live in like a rural community like we do, where you just get like little rural newspapers, that won't be large enough. So you do need a full-size newspaper. And then where your main fold is, if you hold down to the side that you want to use and you pull, you can make a pretty clean rip without even needing scissors. And so once you have one piece, this is all that you will need. You're going to fold where the fold already is, so fold in half. And then you'll fold in half again. I'm a teacher, so this is hot dog way. So we folded hamburger style, now we're gonna fold hot dog. And as you know, like as when you fold anything, you wanna just really make sure your seams are really tight. It will help. So now you're going to use that. Thor, come here, come here. Can I have it? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to use this half fold line to help me make a right triangle. And so as I'm folding, I want this to touch this fold in case you can't see that line. That's what I'm aiming for. So I have two right triangles. Again, reinforce the folds. Now, a mistake I made early on, I want to let you know so that you don't make the same mistake, is I made sure this was done where the fold already was. If I would have tried to fold these in, it would not have worked. So before you move any further on, make sure that your right triangles are on the side where the fold was, okay? You don't want to fold this. That is because the next step is taking this one piece of paper, not both, and you're going to have it meet the triangles. And then you're going to fold up. And so this is an easy fold to do because you can feel where it meets the triangles, reinforce it. Now, you flip. Okay. Again, the center fold becomes really useful because we're going to fold to it. So, have the paper meet that original fold, reinforce, your other will meet, okay. Now, similar style to what we just did, you're going to fold to this point, and then you're going to fold again. So to backtrack, we were at this point because we flipped it over. Both points meet. You're folding up once, folding up twice. This is probably the most challenging part, so be prepared to have to attempt this part 1 or 2 times. Inside, what you're noticing is there's almost like a pocket. You do not, this piece is going to be folding inside. This is going to fold over. Here's like the finished folded product. So this is going to be folding inside, but you don't want the fold, as this folds in, you don't want to put the paper all the way against this piece of the paper. You want to put it in like the smaller front pocket before this angle. I've done it both ways and it does tend to work. It's just I've got a better result from tucking in here. So this is kind of hard to show you, but you are going to do your best. And sorry, I have to have it face me, it's tricky. To fold. See how I'm aiming to fold here, not back. And it's, like as you're seeing, like it's not perfect right now. You kind of have to shove it in there. Sometimes the sides try to pucker out, so try to get it the best you can. As you notice, it's not laying flat, but that's okay. I think I've tucked it the best that I can in. Now I can reinforce my seams and it lays flat. Okay, so we are almost there. This is like the finished before it's like opened up. So you're almost there. All you want to do now, and this just makes the point of opening it up a lot easier, is you're going to fold and just create a nice seam here. Then you're going to fold, and this is like an awkward fold. It's not going to be perfect. You want the top of the triangle to meet this vertice right here. So have it meet, and you're doing a fold but not all the way. You're folding and making a crease just to this point. So we're gonna go here. Then have the top of your triangle meet the other vertice. Again, you only need to fold to about here. And again, this just makes the process of opening it up easier because you're going to have a square start to form, but then some folding needs to happen here. And you kind of just like open it and just see where it naturally goes. So I'm noticing it's naturally going in this direction. So I'm going to press down here. I could put my hand in and reinforce it, but again, once dirt is in this, it will lay better. So it's not going to be as clean as all the steps were up to this point, but that's okay. Again, dirt will hold this down. You could reinforce in here, I guess, and that helps. And then, there you go. I'll jump to a video of what our seeds look like. We tried a lot of different variables this year when planting seeds, and we've tried to update you throughout the process, but I have to say, I think, aside from some lighting changes, I think having this pot rather than the store-bought pots has helped a lot. I think the seeds having room to grow has helped them become stronger. There's also just the additional benefit that you don't have to buy anything. I noticed our store sold out real quick of all seed starting supplies, so this, all you need is a newspaper and you're good to go. So I hope this helps. Please excuse our table. We wouldn't typically do seed starting in the dining room, but we're still building our dining room table, so we're using this table to plant on as for the moment. But I hope this helps. Take care. Bye. So here are some seeds that we started, I would say about a month ago. So we started them in the newspaper pots, and they hold up really well even as you water them. We put them in a black seed starting tray, so you could buy this at any store. And then we take the method of watering the tray, not the plant, because as you probably know, you don't want to water them directly on their leaves. And so you could spray down, but we just fill the tray with water and let the roots absorb the water. And then we have transferred some. So we have moved over kale and Swiss chard just to like a garden box, because we haven't decided if we want to put them in the ground or if we want to put them on the deck yet. But yeah, it works out really, really well. They're pretty sturdy. If you were going to use something other than the tray, in my classroom I use like cafeteria trays and I put wax paper down. So yeah, you have some options there.